Top 30 Forklift Operator Interview Questions and Answers. Welcome to our video on the top 30 forklift operator interview questions and answers. Whether you're a seasoned operator or preparing for your first job in a warehouse or logistics center, this guide will help you get interview ready. We've compiled the most common questions hiring managers ask, along with effective answers to help you showcase your skills, experience, and safety knowledge. Let's dive into the questions that can help you stand out in your forklift operator interview. 1. Tell us about your experience as a forklift operator. I have over 10 years of experience operating forklifts in warehouse and distribution settings. I've handled loading, unloading, stacking, and transporting materials with various forklift types, including counterbalance and reach trucks. My responsibilities have included pre-shift inspections, inventory handling, and maintaining workplace safety standards. I'm comfortable operating in fast-paced environments and have consistently met productivity goals. I take pride in my precision and ability to work both independently and as part of a team. My experience has taught me the importance of safety, clear communication, and equipment maintenance in ensuring smooth daily operations. 2. What types of forklifts have you operated? I've operated a variety of forklifts depending on job requirements. These include counterbalance forklifts, both gas and electric, reach trucks for narrow aisles, pallet jacks, manual and electric, and occasionally rough terrain forklifts in outdoor environments. I'm familiar with sit-down and stand-up models and can quickly adapt to new machines with proper training. Each type has unique control systems and operating techniques, and I ensure I follow safety protocols regardless of the model. My diverse experience allows me to efficiently handle materials in different settings, from warehouses to loading docks and industrial work sites. 3. Are you certified to operate a forklift? Which certification do you hold? Yes, I am certified to operate forklifts. I hold a valid forklift operator certification obtained through an OSHA-compliant training program. The certification included both theoretical and practical training, covering equipment operation, load handling, safety procedures, and emergency response. My certification is current, and I've also completed refresher training when required. I understand the importance of compliance and regularly review safety updates to stay informed. If hired, I'm prepared to provide documentation and undergo any additional site-specific training your company may require to align with internal safety protocols. 4. What safety protocols do you follow while operating a forklift? Safety is my top priority. Before operation, I conduct a thorough pre-shift inspection, checking brakes, tires, forks, fluid levels, and warning devices. I always wear a seatbelt and proper PPE, keep loads stable and within weight limits, and never exceed speed limits. I stay alert to pedestrian traffic and blind spots, use horns at intersections, and follow designated forklift lanes. I also ensure the load is properly secured and stacked. When parking, I lower the forks, set the brake, and turn off the forklift. I follow all site-specific safety rules and immediately report hazards or malfunctions. 5. Describe your typical daily routine as a forklift operator. My daily routine begins with a safety check of the forklift, brakes, steering, lights, tires, and fluid levels. After ensuring the equipment is safe, I review the day's tasks, such as transporting pallets, loading or unloading trucks, or moving materials to designated areas. Throughout the shift, I handle materials efficiently while prioritizing safety. I stay aware of my surroundings, maintain clear communication with coworkers, and ensure accurate inventory movement. Consistency and attention to detail keep operations running smoothly. 6. How do you inspect a forklift before using it? A proper pre-use inspection is critical. I begin by checking for fluid leaks under the forklift and inspecting tires for damage or low pressure. I test the brakes, horn, lights, steering, and backup alarm. I check the forks for cracks, bends, or wear and confirm they're securely attached. The mast, chains, and hydraulic hoses must be intact and functioning. I also ensure the seatbelt works and that safety decals are readable. Lastly, I check fuel or battery levels. Any issues are reported immediately, and I never operate faulty equipment until it's been repaired and cleared by maintenance. 7. How do you ensure the load is balanced before lifting? Before lifting, I inspect the load for weight distribution and check the center of gravity. I ensure the load is within the forklift's capacity, positioned evenly on the forks, and secured if necessary. I tilt the mast back slightly to stabilize the load and raise it just enough to clear the ground. I avoid lifting with one fork or placing weight too far forward. When stacking, I align the load carefully and avoid overstacking. Proper load positioning and an understanding of the forklift's load chart are essential to prevent tipping and ensure safe transportation. 8. Can you explain the stability triangle in forklift operation? Yes. The stability triangle is a safety concept representing a forklift's center of gravity and how it affects balance. The triangle is formed by the two front wheels and the pivot point between the rear wheels. When the combined center of gravity of the forklift and load stays within this triangle, the forklift remains stable. If it shifts outside due to an uneven load, sharp turns, or steep slopes, the forklift can tip over. Understanding this principle helps operators make safer decisions about load placement, turning, and driving on inclines or uneven surfaces. 9. What do you do if a forklift tips over? If a forklift begins to tip, I stay seated, hold onto the steering wheel, brace my feet, and lean in the opposite direction of the tip. I never try to jump off, as that can lead to serious injury. Forklifts are designed with overhead guards and seat belts to protect operators during a tip over. After the incident, I report it immediately, ensure the area is secure, and wait for authorized personnel to assess the situation. I also cooperate fully with any investigation to determine the cause and prevent future occurrences. 10. How do you navigate tight spaces or narrow aisles? Navigating tight spaces requires precision, patience, and awareness. I reduce my speed, keep the load low to maintain visibility, and use mirrors and spotters when needed. I make wide, controlled turns and avoid sudden movements. I also ensure the path is clear of obstructions and remain alert to pedestrians. In narrow aisles, I use equipment designed for confined areas, such as reach trucks or narrow aisle forklifts. Planning the route ahead of time and keeping communication open with team members helps avoid accidents and ensures efficient maneuvering in limited spaces. 11. What steps do you take if the forklift malfunctions during use? If a forklift malfunctions during operation, I immediately stop the vehicle, lower the load to the ground safely, and turn off the engine. I move the forklift to a safe area if possible or place hazard signs around it. I report the issue to my supervisor and maintenance team, detailing the nature of the problem. I never attempt unauthorized repairs myself. If the malfunction poses immediate danger, I evacuate the area and alert others. Safety is always the top priority, and I follow company protocols to ensure the issue is resolved before the forklift is used again. 12. Have you ever witnessed or been in a forklift-related accident? What happened? Yes. I once witnessed a near-miss incident where a coworker's forklift tipped slightly due to an unbalanced load. I immediately helped secure the area and reported the situation. Fortunately, no one was injured. The incident emphasized the importance of load inspection and adhering to load limits. Our team conducted a safety review afterward, and the operator received additional training. This experience reinforced my commitment to following protocols and staying alert to prevent future incidents. I believe in promoting a safety-first culture and ensuring everyone, including myself, follows guidelines to avoid accidents. 13. How do you prioritize safety when under tight deadlines? While meeting deadlines is important, safety always comes first. I remain calm and focused, planning tasks efficiently without cutting corners. I ensure all loads are secure, operate the forklift at safe speeds, and never bypass inspections or procedures. I communicate with team members to coordinate movements and avoid congestion. I'd rather be slightly slower and safe than risk an accident that could halt operations completely. I also speak up if unrealistic deadlines compromise safety and suggest ways to streamline processes without jeopardizing well-being. Safe practices ultimately support long-term productivity and reliability. 14. What do you do if you see another operator acting unsafely? If I witness unsafe behavior, I immediately assess whether it poses an immediate danger. If it does, I intervene carefully and stop the activity if it's safe to do so. I then report the incident to a supervisor, providing clear details. I understand the importance of accountability and promoting a safety-first culture. Rather than blaming, I believe in offering constructive feedback and reminding others of procedures. Everyone plays a role in maintaining a safe workplace, and by addressing unsafe actions early, we prevent potential accidents and foster a responsible team environment. 15. Describe how you handle hazardous materials with a forklift. Handling hazardous materials requires strict adherence to safety procedures. I ensure I've received proper training on the specific material and use appropriate PPE. I check that the material is labeled correctly and securely packaged. When lifting, I drive slowly, avoid sharp turns, and keep the load stable and upright. I follow designated routes and avoid any unauthorized areas. If there's a spill or damage, I follow the company's emergency response plan immediately. Communication and coordination with the warehouse team are essential to ensure everyone is aware and the operation is conducted safely and efficiently. 16. Are you familiar with warehouse inventory systems? Yes, I've worked with several warehouse inventory systems, including barcode scanning, RFID, and basic warehouse management software like SAP and Oracle. I use handheld scanners to log inventory movements in real time, which helps track stock levels and reduces errors. I also enter shipment and receiving data and verify inventory against packing slips or orders. Understanding how these systems work is crucial to maintaining inventory accuracy and ensuring materials are stored correctly. I'm quick to learn new software and always double-check entries to avoid miscounts or misplaced stock. 17. How do you handle fragile or high-value cargo? Handling fragile or high-value items requires extra caution and precision. I first verify handling instructions and ensure the load is securely wrapped or boxed. I adjust my speed and avoid sudden movements while lifting and transporting. I keep the forks level and use cushioning or padding when necessary. When placing the load, I set it down slowly and verify it's stable. I also inform supervisors or coworkers about the nature of the cargo so extra care is taken. Documentation is critical to track the cargo's condition before and after handling. 18. What procedures do you follow when unloading trucks? Before unloading, I ensure the truck is securely parked with brakes engaged and wheels chalked. I inspect the load for shifting or damage and remove any obstructions from the unloading area. I check the manifest to confirm the items match what's expected. When unloading, I keep the load balanced, raise it only as high as needed, and move slowly. I follow dock safety protocols, including use of dock levelers and communication with the driver. Once items are offloaded, I place them in designated locations and update inventory systems accordingly. 19. Have you used RF scanners or barcode systems while operating? Yes, I've used RF scanners and barcode systems extensively to track and manage inventory. These tools allow me to scan items during loading and unloading, ensuring accurate placement and documentation. I use them to check orders against manifests, update inventory levels in real time, and reduce human error. I'm comfortable troubleshooting minor scanner issues and reporting system discrepancies promptly. These technologies streamline warehouse operations, and I understand their importance in maintaining accuracy, efficiency, and traceability within the supply chain. 20. How do you deal with a blocked or congested warehouse pathway? If I encounter a blocked or congested pathway, I stop immediately to avoid accidents. I assess the obstruction and, if safe, either clear it or notify the appropriate team for assistance. I never attempt to squeeze through tight or unsafe spaces. Communication is key. I inform coworkers to avoid the area and reroute my path if necessary. I also report recurring congestion issues to supervisors so long-term solutions, such as improved layout or traffic flow, can be addressed. Prioritizing safety and teamwork helps maintain a smooth operation even in busy environments. 21. How do you handle working in fast-paced environments? I thrive in fast-paced environments by staying organized, focused, and calm under pressure. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and communicate effectively with my team to ensure smooth workflow. I never compromise safety for speed and rely on my training and experience to operate efficiently. I also adapt quickly to sudden changes or new instructions and remain aware of my surroundings to prevent accidents. By maintaining a steady pace and a positive attitude, I contribute to productivity while ensuring safety and accuracy, even when operations ramp up or unexpected challenges arise. 22. Describe a time you helped a teammate complete a task. In a previous role, a coworker was struggling to complete an urgent order due to equipment issues. I offered to assist by using my forklift to help load pallets while he handled the documentation. We communicated closely to stay on track, and together we completed the task on time. I believe teamwork is vital in warehouse environments, especially under pressure. Supporting each other ensures the job gets done safely and efficiently. This experience reinforced my belief in collaboration and staying flexible to meet the team's needs without compromising safety or performance. 23. Are you comfortable working night shifts or overtime? Yes, I'm comfortable working night shifts, weekends, and overtime when needed. I understand that warehouse operations often require flexibility, and I'm fully prepared to adjust my schedule to meet business demands. I maintain good time management and a healthy routine to stay alert during night shifts. I've worked extended hours during peak seasons or emergency restocks and always ensure I stay focused and safe. I also communicate with supervisors to manage workloads efficiently and take breaks as scheduled to maintain productivity and avoid fatigue-related mistakes. 24. How do you handle repetitive tasks without losing focus? Repetitive tasks are part of the job, and I manage them by maintaining a disciplined routine and focusing on quality. I set small goals throughout my shift to stay engaged and remind myself of the importance of each task to overall operations. I also make sure to follow proper techniques and body posture to avoid strain or injury. Listening to warehouse radio or engaging in light team conversation, when allowed, also helps maintain morale. Staying mentally sharp and committed to accuracy ensures I perform consistently, even during repetitive or monotonous work. 25. How do you stay motivated during long shifts? I stay motivated by focusing on task completion goals, maintaining a positive mindset, and reminding myself of the important role I play in the supply chain. I break down my shift into manageable parts and take my scheduled breaks to recharge. Staying hydrated, stretching, and keeping my work area organized help me stay focused. I also find motivation in helping my team and taking pride in doing my job safely and correctly. A strong work ethic and the satisfaction of a job well done keep me going, even during extended shifts. 26. Why do you want to work with our company? I'm impressed by your company's reputation for safety, efficiency, and employee development. Your emphasis on teamwork and operational excellence aligns with my own values as a forklift operator. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to a well-organized team and grow within a company that invests in its people. I've researched your operations and feel confident that my skills and experience will be a great fit. I'm particularly interested in your training programs and commitment to continuous improvement, and I'm looking forward to bringing value to your organization. 27. How do you handle stress or pressure on the job? I manage stress by staying calm, focused, and organized. I prioritize tasks and break large jobs into smaller steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed. I practice good time management and communicate with team members to share workload or seek support when needed. I also remind myself that rushing leads to mistakes, so I take a steady and safe approach even when deadlines are tight. Physical activity on the job also helps channel stress. Maintaining a professional attitude and focusing on solutions allows me to remain productive under pressure. 28. What do you enjoy most about being a forklift operator? I enjoy the responsibility and precision that comes with operating heavy machinery. It's satisfying to know that my role is essential in moving goods efficiently and safely within the supply chain. I take pride in keeping things running smoothly and accurately, especially during busy periods. I also enjoy the structure of warehouse work and the teamwork involved in daily operations. The combination of physical activity, attention to detail, and technical skill keeps the job interesting and rewarding. Operating a forklift is more than driving. It's about being reliable and safety conscious every day. 29. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself taking on additional responsibilities, possibly in a lead operator or supervisory role. I'm committed to growing my skills, gaining more certifications, and learning advanced equipment or logistics systems. I'd like to mentor new operators and contribute to improving safety and efficiency within the team. I value continuous improvement and hope to grow within a company that supports career development. Whether through formal training or on-the-job experience, I aim to expand my knowledge and continue contributing meaningfully to the warehouse or distribution environment. 30. Do you have any questions for us? Yes, thank you. I'd like to know more about the training and safety programs your company offers. How is performance evaluated for forklift operators? And are there opportunities for advancement or cross-training in other areas? Also, how does your team handle peak seasons or increased workloads? I'm excited about the opportunity to join your team and would like to understand more about your expectations and goals for this role. Thanks for watching our top 30 forklift operator interview questions and answers. We hope this guide gives you the confidence to perform well in your next interview. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more career support videos. Stay safe, stay prepared, and good luck in your forklift operator interview.